Hello, I'm back. Apologies, my memory ran out on my camera, so note to self, as a YouTube newbie, make sure I've got enough memory on my camera. Anyway, so I think I just said I've stuck a smash pad thing in there with just a quote that one of my students said this semester, which I will put into my lectures next semester. So there's just a range of plain pink paper here with this jazzy edging. So all this coloured paper, again, is from Paperchase. I bought this separately to the binder, which was about £2. So if we move on to the blue tab section, which is my diary, this is my most used section of this whole diary. I've just got a cutout from Cosmopolitan magazine that just says "Grab Life by the Balls," which is stuck in by this sort of orange blossom pretty washi tape. And you might see this washi tape quite a lot in this diary because at the time this was the only one I had. But since then my collection has grown. This is just a little envelope that I made. I cut up a normal envelope, stuck down with a Martha Stewart dewdrop, and in here I've just broken my nails and find it difficult to do things at the moment. I have cut out, so in my line of work we have to write research and come up with research ideas, so sometimes if I come up with a good idea for a study, it's quite nice to stick it on here because it's got the hypothesis section, results, procedures, results, and I just stick that in the diary and I can again have a meeting or have a chat with some colleagues and say, hey, I've got this idea. Just helps me remember it. So that's just reminded me I need to print a few more of those things out. So we're in June now, so I tend to take my old pages out because I like to stick stuff on them. It gets quite chunky. And I just tend to decorate things with washi tape. I highlight them. I do jagged edges. I never really have a coloured theme with my pages at all, and this is the first sort of time I've done borders, things like that for the days. Okay, so this week I was in the lab doing a lot of stuff on a foot study, so I've got a foot for every day that I was doing. Again, more washi tape, corners, foot, arrow. These pages are pretty boring because I haven't got quite as much going on as what I do during term time. This is a little bit better. So I've got another one of these post-its that say, let's take a deeper dive, last words prior to drowning in a sea of data, which is very good because I was drowning in a sea of data that day and I had to put my to-dos up there. Again, just little notes, different colours, things like that, more washi. I've got a sort of black and white theme moustache going on this week. There's one of my experiment tabs which I just stick in. This was a very empty week, so this was the week before my holiday, so I didn't want to do too much. Oh, this is just a ruler thing. It doesn't clip in. This is from a very old D. H. Smith diary. I was really upset this diary didn't come with one. So on here I just printed out these sort of mini calendar things. I've got June, July and August, and on here I haven't got any deadlines at the moment, but I would circle in red deadlines. Pink would be birthdays, blue would be basis days, things like that. So I've just got, from filling out this, an immediate sort of work related points that I would put on my vertical planner. So not my health, not my whether I got a spot on that day or whatever. This is more sort of deadlines, important academic-y things. And on the back again I just got a couple of yellow post-its which I cut down to various sizes and keep on there. Post-its, stickers, yada yada yada. I stamp sometimes if I've got something big going on. Again, another footwear study day. So these pages aren't quite as jazzy as my old ones. My other ones are a lot more sort of stickery and stuff like that. So we'll skip ahead now to, oh yeah, so the diary section's in blue, so I have blue paper at the back. This is just a list of nail varnishes that I want. A lot of train times go in this section. I do get the train everywhere, so I like to plan my journeys in that section. So orange section is addresses. I don't really keep addresses in this section. I keep phone numbers. So these are the important phone numbers that should I lose my phone or my phone breaks and I don't want to go and ask people for their numbers again and again, these type of people come in here. So not the little black book people, but more my work people, my close friends and my family. Down this sort of side here I've stuck on letters which are really cute little smiley faces, which I've just separated by sort of 6 lines or whatever. My last name begins with G, so I've given myself a bigger section for G for family, and that goes all the way through. These stickers again were from Paperchase. and they did come with sort of sad letters with little vampire teeth as well, which was pretty cool. So that's that section. And now in this section, unfortunately I didn't have an orange tab to match this one, so I might make one, but I have a time tab, and this is something I use a lot when I'm at work. As I said, I'm on holiday at the moment, so I don't really use it. Now for me, efficiency is a really key thing, and although I like to think I am efficient, there's always room for improvement. So this is sort of a table I've set up to try and track how much time I'm spending doing what. So I've got length of time, why I did it, benefits to me, benefits to work, what I did, notes. So really this is just sort of a pilot version, so what I should have done is put what I did should be in between these two sections. So for 1.5 hours I was observed. Benefits to me was that because I was being observed, I was organised a few more days earlier, and was able to clear my head and have better night's sleep beforehand. Benefits to work, I had to do it, it's done, it's sort of procedures, I was a new member of staff. What it was a seminar, notes. So I lost focus at around 12 o'clock. So again, that means 1.5 hours might be a little bit too long to spend on that time, and then I draw a line and do the next thing. This is a little bit more faffy, so I have to think about what I'm writing, whereas this way of organising myself I find very useful. So on this orange page here, I've just put a piece of washi tape, and this is 4 sections, and I've labelled these sections with the purple vertical stickers here. So we have got, this isn't my idea by the way, this is an established sort of time management system. I will find a link for it if I can and put it in the bar below. So I've got those sections as important and urgent, important, not urgent, not important and urgent, and not important and not urgent. And then what I do is I write my tasks on these sort of flags. So in keeping with my pull-out yearly calendar, I have the same sort of colours. So I have these, and these are £1 for 2 sets of these, which is really good. So these are pretty much guilt-free. I have green, pink, yellow, orange. Orange is PG Cert, yellow is teaching, pink is social or anything else, and green is my masters. So I've got written here, get numbers, do reading for analysis, and that is important and urgent because I can't do anything else until I get that done. However, in my important and non-urgent section, I've got to write up independent study for publication. So there's no rush on that, but it's still pretty important. And then on this bottom one, I've got to update my bases, hours and competency profile. So this is more of an ongoing thing, and I have to do this sort of every week. So that's just on the pink one. Ideally that should be blue, so what I might do is cut up a strip of blue post-its so I can use those here. What I found difficult in this, oh yeah, by the way, once I've done them, I just rip these off and throw them away. So it's quite satisfying when you've got something done to take it off. You know, it's great, good feeling. Sometimes I struggle where I should put certain tasks. So in pencil, very lightly, I've sort of written what sort of things should go in each section. So in the important and urgent sections are things like crises, deadline-driven projects, meetings, pressing problems, complaints, day-to-day recurring issues, things like that. I've just written in the corner as well speed. So this is things that need to be done with speed. In this section, this is things like, just move that out of the way, things like preparation, prevention, planning, business development, relationship building, recreating, project work, staff development, health and safety. And in the corner here I've just written quality. So things that need to be done with quality. So the not important and urgent things are things like interruptions, phone calls, things that spring on you that you weren't prepared for, meetings, pressing matters, popular activities, and this is all about deception. So on this one, it's all about sort of the unknown. Something sprung up on you. Someone hasn't told you something that they thought they had. So things I find fly into this one as quick as anything and need to be addressed quickly. And then this section, ideally, not important and not urgent, I shouldn't spend any time in here. And it's things like trivia, busyness, junk mail, phone calls, time wasters, long lunches, and I've just put in here waste. So one thing I'm thinking of doing is actually adapting this table section here. Might put another column in here, so length time 4, and then another column saying quadrant, and I can label these sort of quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can look at this at the end of the week and say, right, I spent 3 hours in total in quadrant 4. Were they necessary? Did I need to have that lunch break? Most of the time, yes, because I do work very hard. But yeah, so this just helps me keep on track, particularly in term time. I really enjoy using this. I recommend that you give it a go. I can do another video on this specifically if you want more detail as well, by the way. So more orange paper for the orange section, and then we're in the green, we're in the notes page, which again is just notes. I don't really write anything here. I have a green tab here with logins, which is all my username and password, so we'll skip past that. Green notes, so this is just cinema times and films, a list of things that I want to do with my diary, people that I like to watch on YouTube. Again, just another list section really, for things that I want. Maybe that's what this should be. Maybe the green section should be, oh no, maybe that's what the purple, anyway. And then we've just got the back sheet where I've got yellow post-it, the big ones, you know, which I often write down and stick on the front. In the back then, I bought these separately again from Paperchase, just a couple of zip wallets, which at the moment I keep stickers in. I did used to keep pens in here, but I just found I never use them. I just stick to my usual pens. So I've got sort of little puffy hearts, stars, hearts. So the little sort of stars and hearts I use on the vertical planner. And then these bigger ones here, I use in the diaries. I've got more cupcakes, owls. I always put an owl where I've got a deadline, things like that. I've got the Filofax personal size hole punch, which I just keep in the back here for if there's anything I need to just slip in, like a leaflet or, you know, a postcard, something jazzy that I've just got to put in my diary as fast as I can. And then this folder in the back here where I've got my emoticon stickers, some little bird stickers. Oh, I forgot I had those actually. And then also I have a ruler of sort of post-it flags. I did used to have this in here, but the whole situation didn't quite match up with my diary. You see there's 2 there for a ring binder, 3 there for personal size. So I put this in, but this end would flap around everywhere. A little bit annoying, so I just keep it in the back here. Talking about pens, I don't know if you guys are interested in what pen I use. This is the Paperchase bunny pen. So these bunnies actually match my bunny stickers. I love bunnies. I love them. And this pen was £1.50, and it's just a black gel pen. Gel rollable pen, I believe. Pops in and out. And this pen looks really good, and highlighted notes, so that's why I use it. It's quite bright. And I also keep just a pink Bic mechanical pencil. That goes through the pen loop, and this one I just hook the pen hook through here. That's also a thing I wanted to say, is this pen loop again is made of this really thin material. It's not elasticated and it's stretched. So I lost one of my bunny pens, so it's a good job I got 2.